Okay, this is really awkward because my mom is downstairs and there's no sound or anything on the TV, and I'm really self-conscious because I don't want her to hear me talk about books. I am losing light. Hello internet, today I'm doing a collective haul video of books I've gotten over the month of January via online or given to me by friend or family. And so I will present to you with my stack of things that is just right there. And they all fell. First I'm going to show you the books that I got a little bit longer ago, back at like the beginning of January. And I have 3 of them. I got them all from Amazon, and the first one is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. David Levithan is a great author, and I like him, and I'm excited to read this because it's kind of short, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to read this in like a day, and it sounds really entertaining. Next is, of course, Anna and the French Kiss, and this has been raved and raved and raved about, and everyone talks about it, and everyone thinks it's really good, and I'm kind of excited to read it because I'm pretty behind, and obviously I haven't read it yet. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. And next, Beautiful Creatures. The movie comes out on Valentine's Day, and I really want to go see the movie, and so obviously I have to read the book, and I'm not too thrilled about having a movie cover, but I think we'll be able to deal with it, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish this by the time the movie comes out, even though it's a little bit bigger than your average book. But I am excited about this, and I hear lots of good things about it, so I'm definitely not dreading this, even though my mom doesn't like me reading about witchcraft. About a week ago I went to Target with my dad, and we were looking, I forgot what we were looking for, but we were just browsing through the book section, and we were looking at all the young adult stuff, and so I got Lone Wolf by Jodi Picoult, and I still have to take the 20% off sticker, and I heard this is great. This is like one of her most top-rated books, and I really wanted to try something Jodi Picoult, and so I picked this one up. I need to get my Sister's Keeper, but I couldn't find it, and so if you read the Sister's Keeper and you think it's good, let me know. Next, I got another book that I need to read before it comes out in theaters in February, and that's Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. Why do I keep always wanting to say Nicholas Hoult? Nicholas Hoult is not an author. This is another book that I usually would not read if I wasn't going to go see the movie. If the movie didn't exist, I would have no idea that this book even existed. And so I'm kind of behind on Nicholas Sparks because I don't really like his books, but I will read them just because I want to go see the movies to do that kind of comparison. If you want me to do a movie and book comparison with this and Beautiful Creatures and Warm Bodies, then I will. And the third thing from Target is something I'm kind of embarrassed about. My dad sees the bestseller list and he just kind of goes, "Oh look, there's The Fault in Our Stars." And so I walk up there and I see on the shelf, Fault in Our Stars, signed copy. And so I'm like, oh, look, a signed copy. I already have 3 of them, but you know, a signed copy. Look how cool that is. My dad's like, oh, that's sweet, let's get it. So of course, I'm all like, I already have 3 of them, I don't need any more. And so he proceeds to grab it and put it in the cart. Then we look back and we see there's another one that has a signed copy. So he puts that in the cart. Then we look back and we see another one with a signed copy, and so I got 3 more signed copies of The Fault in Our Stars. I'm pathetic, but I'm not gonna complain. I mean, like, I have the autograph of the man who ruined my life. I'm not gonna sit around and say I don't want that. Anyway. The rest of the books I have are books that my friends have given me. Well, not given me, but let me borrow because I don't have them myself, obviously. And so last weekend I went to my friend's house, and she's really big on reading too, and so we were kind of exchanging things. She's the girl who gave me The Timekeeper, and I already gave that back to her because I finished it. But then that same day, she also gave me Uprising by whoever this Haddix person is, Margaret Peterson Haddix. She told me the plot of this book and she said it was really good, but I don't know if I'll enjoy it, to be honest. And then she gave me the selection, and this is something that my other friend had read, and long story short, I wanted to read it and she'd already read it, so she gave it to me. And this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I love the cover though, even though it's kind of a stereotypical ball gown cover that people do all the time now. Then, I think it was 2 days ago? Yes, it was 2 days ago. I gave one of my guy friends from my English class a copy of The Fault in Our Stars, And he gave me this book to read, which is The Adoration of Jenna Fox. And this is on my Goodreads to read list. And it's kind of far down the list, like something I wouldn't get until I'm done reading all the other books I have. My friend and I have been talking. We were like, we want to go see Warm Bodies together, but I haven't read the book yet, and obviously I'm not allowed. And so we kind of did a smugglish drug deal, and yesterday she gave me this to let me borrow. And I finished this yesterday. I read all through all my classes. I read the whole lunch period. Then I read for about 2 hours after I got home and I finished it. And it's not that big, so that's not really too big of an accomplishment. And I think it was great. And if you want a review on it, then I will definitely film one tomorrow or perhaps next week. Or if you even want me to do a movie and book review like I've been talking about earlier with Safe Haven and Beautiful Creatures, I'll do that too because that sounds fun and I'm really excited to go see the movie. Look, Nicholas Holt's on the cover. He's so cute. And last but not least is a book that my dad's letting me borrow. This is a book called Son of Evil Street, and I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about this, to be honest. I think it's about this guy was like a heroin addict and his story about becoming clean and stuff like that. I'm not completely sure, but he wanted me to read it, and so I was like, cool, whatever. Anyway, that's about it. And so if you would like to leave a comment telling me what you would like to see, or if you want to tell me about things that I've shown in this video that you've read and you want to tell me how you liked it, I would love to read them because I like to read people's opinions. Tschüss.